Alright, now it's time to start making the details on the rear metal fold over here. And that's actually not going to be too hard to do. Let me show you some really good techniques for getting this done. We're going to be using the knife tool again. What I'm going to do is select this rear polygon. Okay, if I go to my camera view, you'll see the polygon I have selected. It's this big one right here on the right side. And I'm going to use the knife tool. So I select the polygon to let the knife tool know that I just want to cut that polygon. And then I'm just going to make a cut up here, and then one right here, because I can see in the image there's an area right there where the black metal is cut out. Then I'm going to select that new polygon I've created here, and I'm going to make another cut, small one right there on the side right there. And down here I have a similar situation going on, so I'll select the polygon first, make a cut on the top, make a cut on the bottom there, select the polygon that's in here, and I'll make another cut right there. Maybe I'll move this edge to the right just a bit. Now I'll come over here to my camera view. I'll select that polygon that's right there and the other rectangular polygon, basically these two big ones, and I'll hit delete on the keyboard to delete them and kind of punch out this metallic very right angle kind of hole that's right there in the metal. So it starts to follow my image a little bit closer. Alright, now we've also got these sort of like little punched areas right here that are kind of like an arc or a half circle, so to speak. And those are not going to be hard to do at all. What I'm going to do is select this polygon, activate my knife tool again, and I'm going to make a knife cut right through the middle of it. And I'm going to do that for every single one of these spots here, these sort of half circle arc-shaped little areas. Oop, right here I'm going to have to select this polygon and just undo a couple of times right there. Select this polygon. I'm going to make a cut right there. So all of these little arcs should have cuts down the middle. Once you confirm that they do, select those edges that are right there in the middle of these little sort of arches. I'm going to look at it real quick, make sure that I do have the right things selected. Then I'm going to go to my context menu and I'm going to bevel this. And I'm going to bevel it to the point where the edges right here on the top and bottom match up with basically the widest points on the arc, which is about right here, okay? And it should match up on all of them pretty evenly because I did them all at the same time. Once that's done, go ahead and select all of these new little polygons that we created, basically, where all the arches are located. So it should be all of these. I have about 4. Then I'm going to use the knife tool and I'm going to make a cut right in here, something like that. That's going to make a cut on all the polygons because I had them all selected. Then go to edge mode and select all of these edges here on the inside of those little arches. It's not too bad, it's only 4 of them. Then I'm going to use the scale tool to scale these down. But I want to make sure that I'm using local mode checked on and I don't have COG checked on, so just local mode. And that'll get you, that'll get the job done. So I'm going to scale that down a bit to basically make these kind of shapes like you can see here in my scene. And because I switched to local mode, all of them got evenly scaled correctly, so I don't have to go to each one and scale them all individually, which would waste time. Okay, so you see this is what I end up with. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is with those edges still selected, I'm going to go ahead and open up my context menu. I'm going to go to select adjacent and I'm going to go to points so that I basically select all the points or vertices that belong to those edges. And with that done, I'm going to go to my context menu again, hit bevel components, play around with the distance parameter as much as you like, and you should end up with more of a roundish type of hole, something like this. So you should end up with something that looks like this. And now what I'm going to do is go to polygon mode. I'm going to select the polygons of those little arches. It's basically those right there. And I'm going to hit delete, and I should end up with something that looks like this. Alright, we have quite a little bit more detail to go here. So let me see what else I want to knock out real quick before I end this video. Maybe down here, this polygon, I'll select it, bring up my knife tool, make a cut. I know I'm going to need one about right there. And I'm not going to worry about this part now. I'm going to do that in the next video, so don't worry about that. I'll probably make this cut that's up here. Looks like I can take care of this right now and get it out of the way. So I'll make a cut right there. Remember to hold down shift when you're making cuts if you want the cut to be a perfect straight line, up and down or side to side. Sometimes when you're doing mechanical modeling like this, it's something that comes in extremely handy. So I'll delete that polygon that's right there, and there we go. I'll worry about the left side in the next video. Okay, so that's going to take care of that for now. If I look at my camera view, this is what we should have so far. So we've got all these little mechanical cuts that are starting to bring this thing to life, make it look more realistic, more faithful to the image. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here, and in the next one, I'm going to show you how to continue doing more of the details on this rear flap.